Lasă ușor. Lasă-l. Între pom.
Catch and kill campaigns fail always because they are aimed at the wrong target. The target dogs are not, in fact, stray dogs living off rubbish, foraging for food. The target dogs are dogs with owners, dogs at factories, car parks, petrol stations, etc. A dog being regularly fed with shelter, water, food, when that dog's puppies are born, most of them will survive, and they become the next generation of street dogs. Therefore, any catch and kill campaign is doomed to failure. A neuter and return project to bear fruit will take at least 6 years, maybe 8 to 10 years, depending on how efficiently it's managed. In Oradea, we started in 2004 with over 4,000 dogs. It's now 2011 and we only have 500 maybe unsupervised dogs. There are now more dogs walking on leads in the city of Oradea than there are loose dogs. You will not see probably a single dead dog on Oradea's roads.
Do you have a fence here? Or?
No, it's not fenced at all. It's completely open. I've been struggling with the catch-22 problem for many years now of what to do with large numbers of unwanted dogs when you run a neuter and return project and a rehoming project. You are always saddled with grown puppies, with shy, stressed dogs, weak dogs, abandoned poodles and terriers, which you cannot return to the streets. So what do you do with them? Do you keep them as prisoners for the rest of their lives, potentially, month after month, year after year, in small cages in a traditional type of city shelter? Or do you put the dogs humanely to sleep? Easy to say when you're sitting at a distance, but when you're actually looking into the dog's eyes, an innocent creature, it's very difficult if you're an animal lover to choose which dogs shall live and which dogs shall die. So, what do? The answer, we think, and we're surprised by the results of this experiment ourselves, is this type of open shelter. We have purchased 75 hectares of land and we have about 400 dogs here living loose. Yeah. So we don't want anybody to be jealous, do we? We do not have dog fights, as we were afraid we would have. When visitors come, even people who've never been here before, we've never, touch wood, had one case of a visitor being bitten. The dogs will come up to you, they will bark initially, but they're all friendly. Very little cleaning is required because the dogs will go off into the woods or into the fields to poo and pee. So you don't have the same problem that you have in a traditional shelter of having to clean the dog shit and fill up barrels of dog shit every day. Here it simply degrades naturally. Longer term, as the population of dogs falls, there will be less need for large numbers of dogs to be kept in open shelters, and gradually, when the next generation of Romanians takes power in this country and learns to take responsibility for dogs, there won't be the same need for open shelters. We will be more in the Western European position of having rehoming centres on the edge of all towns.